Hey everyone! Feeling buried under a mountain of digital clutter? Are endless emails, outdated apps, and a messy digital space driving you crazy? What if I told you that you could transform your digital life into a well-organized, stress-free zone? Sounds too good to be true, right? Stick around, because today, I'm going to show you how to declutter your digital life with practical steps and real-life examples. By the end of this video, you'll be on your way to a simpler, more productive digital world. Digital minimalism is all about cutting through the digital noise and focusing on what truly matters. In a world overflowing with notifications, apps, and files, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. But don't worry, I've got you covered with some actionable tips to help you streamline your digital space. From decluttering your files to managing your screen time, these strategies will help you create a more intentional and calm digital environment. Let's dive into how you can simplify your digital life and make it work for you. Let's start with the basics. Your digital files. Do you have a folder on your computer or phone stuffed with old documents, random photos, and downloads from years ago? It's time to declutter. Begin by categorizing your files into major groups like work, personal, and archives. Then, dive into each category and ask yourself, is this file necessary? Do I need it right now? For example, consider your photo gallery. I once had a folder filled with hundreds of random screenshots and duplicate photos. I spent an afternoon sorting through them, deleting anything redundant or outdated. By the end, not only did my gallery look cleaner, but my device also ran faster. I even found some gems that I had forgotten about. Sorting your files can be therapeutic and will give you a sense of control over your digital space. Pro tip: set aside time each month to do a quick digital declutter. It's easier to keep up with the process than to let things pile up and become overwhelming. Now, let's talk about managing your emails and messages. If you're like most people, your inbox is probably overflowing with unread messages and spam. Start by unsubscribing from newsletters and promotional emails that you don't read. This will reduce the clutter and make it easier to focus on the important stuff. I used to receive daily updates from various sites and services that I barely glanced at. After using an unsubscribe tool, my inbox became significantly cleaner. I also organized my remaining emails into folders like urgent, work, and personal. Now, I can quickly locate what I need and prioritize my responses effectively. Another tip is to set up filters and labels. For instance, you can create a filter that automatically directs newsletters to a specific folder or flags emails from important contacts. This way, you'll always see high-priority messages first and can handle less urgent ones at a later time. Let's move on to apps and software. How many apps do you have on your phone or computer that you haven't used in months? It's time to streamline. Begin by reviewing your apps and uninstalling those you rarely use. This will free up space and reduce distractions. I had dozens of apps for different purposes: fitness, budgeting, to-do lists, and more. It became overwhelming trying to keep track of them all. After evaluating each one, I consolidated my fitness and health apps into a single app that covered all my needs. The result? I have fewer notifications and a more organized home screen. Also, consider consolidating similar apps. For instance, instead of using separate apps for your calendar, tasks, and notes, find one that integrates all these features. It not only simplifies your digital life, but also reduces app fatigue. Managing your screen time is crucial in the digital age. We often spend hours mindlessly scrolling through social media or getting lost in endless videos. Start by tracking your screen time to see where you're spending the most time. Most smartphones have built-in screen time trackers that can provide valuable insights. I noticed that I was spending over 2 hours a day on social media. By setting a daily limit of 30 minutes and using features like focus mode or do not disturb, I was able to reclaim hours of my day. I found that with less time on screens, I had more energy for hobbies and face-to-face interactions. Pro tip: set specific times during the day when you check your emails and social media. Avoid using these apps first thing in the morning or right before bed to help maintain a healthier balance. Tip 5. Simplify your digital environment. Creating a serene digital environment can significantly impact your productivity and well-being. Start by organizing your desktop and home screen. A cluttered desktop can be overwhelming and distracting. Keep only the essential files and shortcuts on your desktop, and organize the rest into neatly labeled folders. Example: my desktop used to be a chaotic mix of files and shortcuts. I spent some time organizing it by creating folders for different projects and placing only the most important items on my desktop. It felt like a weight was lifted off my shoulders. Every time I log in, I'm greeted by a clean and organized workspace. Additionally, consider customizing your notifications. Turn off alerts for non-essential apps to minimize distractions and help you stay focused on what's important. Tip 6. Back up your data efficiently. Backing up your data is an essential part of digital minimalism. Regular backups ensure that you don't lose important files due to hardware failure or accidental deletions. Choose a backup solution that fits your needs, whether it's cloud storage or an external hard drive. I once lost a significant amount of work because I didn't have a proper backup system in place. After that incident, I started using cloud storage to automatically back up my files. It's reassuring to know that my important documents and photos are safe and accessible from any device. Pro tip: set up automated backups so you don't have to remember to do it manually. Regularly check that your backups are working and up to date. I want to hear from you. What's the biggest challenge you face when it comes to decluttering your digital life? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Let's support each other in our journey towards a simpler, more organized digital world. If you found these tips helpful and want more practical advice on digital minimalism and other lifestyle improvements, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. By subscribing, you'll stay updated with all our latest videos designed to help you live a more intentional and fulfilling life. Thanks for watching, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Remember, creating a simpler digital life starts with just one step. Let's take that step together and make a difference.